Okay, hello. Welcome to the consumer guide for tennis parents. This is Thomas Daniels coming at you from Kobe, Japan. I'm a tennis consultant. I help tennis clubs grow their memberships. I also help competitive tennis players learn how to play the mental game, and I help tennis parents learn how to become great tennis parents. Alright, so this is basically just a consumer guide for tennis parents on how to hire the right tennis coach. Believe me, with this guide, hopefully, can save you guys a lot of time and trouble. Alright, okay, what's in this guide? You guys are busy and I'm busy too, so let's get right into it. This guide will show tennis parents the following. The first thing every tennis parent should do. Second, 5 questions that all tennis parents need to ask the coach. Third, 3 things to look out for from a tennis coach. 4, 2 things your kids need to ask to the tennis coach. Okay, guys, so like I said, this is basically just going to be a guide. I would definitely try to download it, maybe come back to it, and just try to expand upon it, okay? Alright, so like I said, I really respect your time, so guys, let's get into it. Okay, the first thing you need to do, okay, do a background check on the coach. Okay, go to his LinkedIn profile, check and see what is on there, then ask around to see what others are saying about the coach. This alone can save you a lot of time and energy. Now, this is basically, I'm sorry guys, I see a lot of parents who don't really do this. They just go, go do a sample lesson or go meet the tennis coach. I mean, do all your background checks and everything like that at the beginning so you can eliminate a lot of coaches that you may not feel that are the right fit for you and your child. Okay, so definitely do the background check. Okay, why tennis parents need to read this report. This report can save you a lot of time before you meet the coach, and then tennis parents can use this report as a guide when interviewing the coach. That's right. You want to look at this whole process as you are interviewing the tennis coach. Okay, not the other way around. Which, hey, he could be doing the same thing to you. So, yin and yang. Okay, which will make the whole process more easy for them. Most tennis parents go through 4 coaches before they can find the right coach. Well, with this guide, parents can eliminate that from happening. See, that's the thing, guys. I know I'm only speaking for the Kansai area, which is really small, but I think this is also applies in the States too. And I've seen parents just go through 3, 4 coaches before they can find the right one. So hopefully with this guide that won't happen to you and you won't have to worry about that. Okay, 5 questions that you need to ask. And these are 5 questions that you definitely need to ask the coach. Who have you developed? This is very important. Not who you've coached, because see, a lot of coaches just on reputation alone get a lot of talent, and they're lucky to get a lot of top-ranked players. So I think the more important question is, hey, who have you taken? See, that's why I've done, guys, in Kobe. I got my so-called reputation from taking lower-ranked players and developing and building them up, getting them the confidence. Okay, teaching them how to play the mental game, and that's how I got my bones, my reps. What type of system are you using? Very important, guys. What type of system are you using? Okay, every coach should have a system in place. I'm sorry, I skipped over number 2. What is your coaching philosophy? Hey guys, their coaching philosophy. If they're a really great coach, they should have be able to explain this to you in a very clear and succinct way. How many reps will he or she get in? Now, this is important, guys. I'm all about the reps in practice. As a coach, that's one thing I do. I leverage the reps. So, to be honest, at the junior level, it should be more than 800, or I'm sorry, it should be 800 or more. I'm just being honest with you, and it depends on any stroke that they're working on, or whatever you got. It's all about getting the reps and then the playing patterns and situational patterns, etc. Okay, why should my child choose your tennis school? Okay, ask the hard questions and read between the lines. I mean, when you ask these questions, I would really be noticing their body language. It's not what they say a lot of times, it's how they say it, right? Okay, three things to look for. How passionate is the coach? I'm all about passion, guys. The great thing about passion is if you can find a passionate coach, that passion is going to rub off on your child. Okay, and they're going to develop a passion for the game. So passion is very important. Two, how the lesson structured. It's got to be some structure. Warm up, okay, pre-warm up, reps, game base, actual practice matches. It should be a combination of all of them. It should be structured in a way that's going to help the coach to maximize his time with your child. Okay, three, how does the coach interact with the students and your child? Another good question. Okay, the best coaches are, to me, that they're great communicators. They're great communicators. I've really been lucky to be blessed with two coaches when I was coming up, and they definitely, not only were they my role models, but I tried to model after them as far as developing character, integrity. Okay, watch and get a good feel for their personality. I think in coaching, it's all about the personality. The personality is very important. Okay, what's their favorite? What's their values and purpose? Another important one, guys. What they value and purpose. Okay, are they coaching on purpose? I mean, this is very important, guys. Okay, two things that your kid needs to ask. How can you help me get a tennis scholarship? Very important, guys. I mean, because let's be honest, your child's main goal should be to get a tennis scholarship, get a free education, okay, and then take tennis as far as they can. And hopefully, if they want to, stay in the game after their playing career and give back to the game. I mean, that's what I think that every so-called aspiring tennis player should be, thinking about. Okay, two, how many other players have you helped get scholarships? Very important, okay? Not only ask them that, but then, okay, you can't help me do it? Okay, tell me who else have you gotten scholarships for? This is important. I mean, this is very important. I mean, and tell your son, too, he needs to, when he asks these questions, he needs to be straightforward and try to figure out, okay, is the coach coming across as being real, or is he, just being pretentious? Like, I would pay close attention to the coach and watch how he or she communicates with your child. Then ask your child to give your take on the coach and have a family discussion about what to do after the interview. Yes, guys, that's it. After you do that, you're going to get together. I would definitely come up with at least, I would say, more than 10 alternate questions that you think you may want to ask the coach. And, just, hey, guys, just get really creative with this one, all right? Okay, making a choice after you've gone through the interview. Oh yeah, take down many notes. That's one thing you want to do, guys. I'm sorry. Of course, you want to take down these notes, because after you come back with the discussion, everything else, you want to go back over your notes to see, what, go back over and see, what type of person they were, and then go from there. Take your time. If you and your child doesn't have a good feeling about hiring him or her, okay, sorry, move on to the next coach. Sorry about that, guys. Move on to the next coach. Never make a quick decision, and always go with your intuitions. Hey, this is what I would talk about, guys, and I tell this to all the parents I consult. Go with your intuitions. I mean, it's just your gut feeling. And, I mean, some people are really good at putting on, errors and everything, but usually if you go with your intuition, you're going to be right 99% of the time. Okay, in summary, use this consumer guide before doing it after the interview. That's right, guys, what I was talking about. You can take this guide here, and just adopt it and adapt it to the way you see fit, guys. Okay, that's basically what I say to you. That way, you save yourself a lot of time, and you'll be able to make the right decision and be able to hire the right coach for your child. Look, this is an important decision. And I mean, I think a lot of parents are just throwing this off and just, like I said before, guys, going to one coach and then hiring them, then hiring another one. No, go through this process here that I just laid out for you, and then, adjust it the way you see fit, and it should work for you. Okay, guys, I'll leave the link to the free newsletter when I upload this guide. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. And I hope you found this guide useful and understanding. Okay, good luck.